All right, so we've all been in a situation where someone we love ends up in the hospital, and that's really hard. Whether it be from injury or sickness, um, it just feels like time stops in our life. So I just want you guys to take a moment and imagine with me that we're in high school, and then just randomly we get a call, and someone tells you that your father was just in a really bad car accident. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to be going in and out of a hospital just to see if your dad's going to make it out of a coma. And that was reality for Alice when she was in high school. Luckily, her dad made a full recovery, so everything's good in that department. But yeah, so a little bit about Alice is that she's 20 years old. She's from Anaheim, California. She's a junior. And she's majoring in psychology. Last year she studied in Shanghai, which she said was a great experience. And the only downside to that was that she got lost in Hong Kong, which was a little bit frightening. But she said that it was overall really good, and that she loved learning more about psychology and just kind of finding herself more. So Alice has a lot of passions, but two of her main passions are psychology and dance. First off, I'm going to talk about dance. So Alice has been dancing since she was 8 years old. So she loves it. Everything about it, all types of dancing, it's just her thing. So as she was growing up, Alice kind of was thinking about dance, more of a career option, and her parents were a little bit opposed to that. And as she kept going, her passion for dance just kept growing. Unfortunately, she started to start getting injuries, though, from dancing so much. And that kind of drew back from her parents even more, like wanting her to follow a career in dance. So after that, Alice ended up actually going, secretly sneaking out of the house and going to different dance recitals and things like that. But she ended up deciding not to dance because her parents were kind of opposed to it, and she knew that she didn't want to risk any further injury. But from that, she kind of grew into recognizing the psychological aspects of dance and how some of her friends growing up really needed help with like eating disorders and things like that, mental health. So this was kind of a driving force, I think, behind Alice's decision on becoming a psychology major. Yeah, and she's really interested in kids, especially. She really wants to focus on early youth and like kids that have gone through traumatic experiences, like she has with her father in the car accident, and whatever it might be, like eating disorders, things like that. Her father was actually a pediatrician too, as well, so that was another big aspect towards seeing her dad handling himself around children and being great light into their life, and how he went about his business. And he was overall just a great role model for her. So, kind of in conclusion, Alice is a successful and great person, all in all. Her passion for bringing youth, for helping youth, will make the world a better place. Alice is a fighter. Her resilience inspires me to take challenges head on. And if you could take one lesson from Alice's life, I'd say it would probably be this, which would be don't be defined by your circumstance. It's how you respond to adversity that defines you.
Okay.